A state senator is swarmed by an angry mob of protesters in Madison, Wisconsin. They were pushing, chanting, even screaming obscenities at Senator Glenn Grothman. He tried to escape, but it was no easy task until he got some help.
I'm State Representative Brett Hulsey. I've been with you here for 2.5 weeks along with all of our Assembly Democrats.
Thank you.
The most important thing about this whole event is it has been peaceful and respectful.
That's right.
And I know,
Not the way Walker cares.
I know you don't like. Let me speak.
Let him talk.
Glenn Grothman and I probably could not disagree on more things, but he is my friend.
Yes, good job.
He is my friend, and he's a good person.
Senator Glenn Grothman and Democratic State Representative Brett Hulsey join us. And Representative, I actually have posted about a 12-minute clip of that tape on Greta Wire, and your colleague, the senator, he's getting chanted and harassed and heckled and everything else. You didn't have to step in and do that. Why did you do that?
Well, I think any of my Democratic colleagues would have done that, and we respect our colleagues. We disagree on many issues. We don't like the Walker budget despair bill, but you know, nobody should be treated like that, and that's why I stepped in. So.
Senator, were you surprised that a Democrat would step in like that in that crowd? Because it's very unfriendly to you, sir.
No. There were many friendly people in that crowd. I think there were 2 people who were kind of part of the protesters, who were kind of designated peacemakers, and there was an EMT there as well. I don't really feel I ever felt threatened, but it was nice that we had a lot of courteous people there in addition to the yelling people.
Senator, what's it been like for the Republicans in those going through those crowds? Actually, I've been in the state capitol, and they were quite respectful, at least towards the media when I was there. But tell me what it's like for you being a Republican in a crowd that's protesting against you.
Well, it depends on the day. It's something I think for your listeners to realize one more time that in general the left is a lot less civil than the right. I mean, we had a big Tea Party thing there about 6 months ago. Very civil. Everybody picked up after themselves. You get these government employee supporters. They chant. They bang drums. Right after the budget bill was introduced, they were jostling people in the halls. One more time, we see this anger on the left. I'm not sure that's coming from Barack Obama. I'm not sure it's coming from the labor leaders. But for some reason, you see a lot of anger and incivility on the left today.
You know, Senator, it's funny. When I see what Representative Hulsey did, it's like it's sort of hard for me to listen to that tonight, because I'll tell you, Representative Hulsey, he really didn't have to step forward. He just didn't. He could have walked the other way, and, you know, I mean, I understand you have a great divide on issues, but it would have been so easy for him, and he could have played to the, yeah, I know, but he could have played to the crowd. I mean, I guess that I
think the crowd was mixed. I think about half the crowd was saying, you know, let him talk and being easygoing, and half the crowd was pushing forward. I think the crowd was mixed.
Representative, I have to give you a response. He says the left is much less civil, so go ahead, sir.
Greta, you know, you've been in the state capitol. You went to school here. We've had over 200,000 peaceful people in our rally for freedom here. And, you know, this was an unfortunate incident. But the reason this happened is Governor Walker is defying a court order and keeping the public out of the building. Those people were frustrated. They've been waiting in the cold for hours to get in the building. And Governor Walker won't let the people in the people's capital. So.
Is this going to, how is this going to resolve? I mean, let me step away from the issue of the protesters and the fact that the two of you seem to work well together a little bit. How's this going to end? Let me go first to you, Senator, and then to Representative.
Well, I think the public pressure is going to get to the Democrats. Right now you have a Democrat leader who's from Dane County, which is Madison, a lot of government employees, and he's able to be brave and say we're going to all hang out in Illinois forever. Your average Wisconsin citizen looks on the TV, they see their state senators paid $50,000 a year to do a job, and they can't figure out why they're hanging out in Illinois. And I think the public pressure, possible recalls, is going to bring those Democrats back.
Representative, I'll give you 20 seconds, and then we got to go. I'm sorry, sir, but tell me, what do you think?
Yeah, that's fine. This bill is a garbage barge. The senators bravely left the state to slow it down. Every day it sits in the sun, it stinks more. We've heard the Coke stuff. We have a common sense compromise on the table, raises $100 million more than that, protects our freedom and our health insurance, and we're ready to come to the table and work with the senator and the governor to find a compromise. So.
Thank you both, gentlemen, and of course we're going to be watching because I don't think this one's ending soon. Thank you both.